What's going on, guys? What's going on? Been a minute. I don't really want nothing. I just wanted to, drop a video, and just drop an update, man. Check on y'all, see how y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Over where I'm at is cool. You know what I'm saying? We in the hobby space right now, and we are, in specific, working with TCG. Trading card game is what it stands for, and we are with One Piece, right? Right now, One Piece is on the rise, right? One Piece demonstrates characters within Japanese anime that represents what you call freedom, right? And is one of the more mainstream Japanese animes right now, and really enjoying it right now. I got a small business wrapped around it, and everything is doing well. And I will leave the link though in the description if you are into Japanese anime and you do plan on collecting the cards per se. I do have a live that I run every morning around 9 a.m. Pacific time, and we do what we call like the top 5 best of the best cards. So that way, if you get in early, check them out. I'm gonna have the best stuff up, and you'll have the opportunity to be able to pick those up, at more than likely the greatest prices possible. And like I said, I'll drop that link there, and then you also, on that link, you'd be able to get, once you sign up, you will be able to get, I believe, like a free credit or something like that towards your purchase. So that would take care of your first purchase, kind of get you right into card collecting and stuff like that. But yeah, man, everything's going great, man. I haven't been, too focused on the economic forefront. I know things are taking a turn for, I would say, for the worse, because our money situation and everything like that is all screwed up. And we got a bunch of weirdos running the country, right? Donald Trump, the full political office, right? You got the Epstein files, stuff like that. That's the leading cause in the clown behavior that we have, representing this country, and this country being the United States, or the United Snakes, or whatever it may be. It's just crazy behavior, man. Like I said, I stepped away from talking about it on every video, simply because it was just, man, it just didn't change. It just kept getting crazier and crazier, and it came to a point where it was like, man, it's kind of depressing, man. Like after you make 5, 10, 15 videos on it, you would think at some point, these guys would try to find some type of solution to fix the problem that they caused and that they are continuing to cause today. But that has not happened, not at all. And stepping away from that, was great. I gotta say, I got a chance to walk into the hobby space, also with my son, and we're collecting cards, and like I said, we have a business wrapped around it, so it's very soothing, right? But for you guys that are still following the economic outlook of this country and the people that are running this place, just step away for a moment. Just step away for a moment. Get more spiritual based. I got a guy that I follow on here, Big T, right? and I'll drop his channel to you guys on the description. You tap in with him, man. He that brother is so cool, spiritual, has great great videos. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna drop his link there. But get spiritual, man, because it's a mind over body type of thing, and the more we concentrate on this country and the ridiculousness, it's just gonna consume so much bad energy, and it's terrible, man. Like I said, it's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better because these people, they don't plan on fixing the problems that they caused, right? When it comes to inflation and you not being able to get into a place to rent and stuff like that without having all of these astronomical requirements and stuff like that. They're just not going to fix these issues, right? And it's terrible. But if you go back into my past videos, I talk about a lot of these things, and just start from video 1, and then as you get to this one, you'll notice that shit ain't never really changed. It's kind of gotten a little bit worse. But I also follow a gentleman on here too. He's an older gentleman, and I like his channel, man. I like his channel. I like his explanation, his teachings, wisdom based, because he's been of the, what people call the woke community. And it's like he's been doing this since the early 90s. So he's been able to do a ton of research, and really understand how we as a people have been treated over so many years, and why it's like that, and will it ever change. So I follow this guy's channel, man, and he just drops nothing but facts, because everything that he knows, I have learned on the back end, not too long ago, from studying ancient Egypt, Dr. Ben, and the list goes on. And it's great when you're able to find that a mind that shares the same information, because you can honestly relate and understand where this person is coming from. Now, if you knew and you're trying to understand this channel or his channel or my channel, or anybody that tries to present to you guys information that you may not have known because you weren't taught a lot of this stuff in school, you won't understand. So it's best to, like I said, when you're checking out these channels and you don't understand someone's video, you should go all the way back, because in fact that's what I did with his video, and he doesn't know that. I went all the way back to his early 3-4 years prior, and man, he told so many amazing stories, man, from his time in New York to his time in North Carolina, to his time, fast forward right now, he's, I believe, somewhere outside of the country, because he just got so fed up with this damn place that he took him and his family out of the country, and they just been chilling over there, and he's been doing videos over there, and it's just so refreshing to see the peace of mind that he has. And like I said, it was real. It was real because he had explained this early on in his videos, but if you just jump on the video now, you won't understand where he's coming from, why he's saying what he's saying, and why it matters, right? And that just kind of goes back, like I said, to just doing your research and trying to fact check and stuff like that. And that's a beautiful thing, man. I definitely want to skip country, you know, at some point in time, man. You know, just take my family out and just go and explore other parts of the country. You know, we have passports, we have, you know, traveled before, but it's a difference between traveling and actually living outside of the country. You know, they're two different things. But I could see that happening at some point, man, because I really don't understand this place here. It's not what it's promoted to be. You know, it's not what you call real freedom, because real freedom doesn't require you to have to sacrifice all of your time in order to make money just to live. Paying for water, paying for, you know, food and all of these things that, you know, Mother Earth provides. You know, it just, yeah, I just don't really see it, you know. But that's pretty much it, man. I appreciate you guys, all my existing subscribers, new subscribers, people that follow, people that listen. I appreciate you. You know, on this YouTube journey, I do not make videos every single day. You know, I have a family and it's tough to do that, so I'm gonna keep it a buck. But when I do make a video, you know, always understand that the truth is always in session, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.